morning, friends. It's Thursday. Welcome to Take 5 with GPS. Welcome to our home here in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. I hope you are well this morning. I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. It's a nice day here, and I hope and wish the same for you wherever you are. Please take some time to get outside today and soak up some vitamin D and breathe the beautiful air and hear the sounds of nature. Today we're going to continue on our journey of spirituals arranged by Harry Thacker Burleigh, introducing one that may be new to you. Today's spiritual is called I Don't Feel No Ways Tired. And as you know, you can see a picture of Mr. Burleigh here in his later years. He was trained as a classical musician, trained on the cello, and then began to arrange just as a mental exercise thing. And his friends persuaded him to start documenting these arrangements, and we have them with us now, and they are considered standard vocal repertoire for those studying voice, and they are a great way to introduce anyone and everyone to the Negro Spiritual tradition. Let's begin our day as usual with some time for breathing. So I invite you to take your hands and put them in this grateful position here, our gratitude position. Take a moment, close your eyes, and just breathe in and out. And think of one or two things for which you are grateful on this day. Keep them to yourself. Just picture them, think about them. And now let that exhalation be audible with an S. And gather through your nose. Open your eyes when you're comfortable. Exhale it out. Follow me with this gesture. In through your nose. Exhale it out a little more. Inhale it in. And one more time out. On Monday, I asked you to share with me your acronym for LOVE. And Mike Law not only sent us some words, he sent us a picture as well. Listen openly, validate everyone. Listen openly, validate everyone. Thank you, Mike Law. Thank you, Mike, for that wonderful way to think about love, that challenge for us to listen and to acknowledge the beauty and the goodness, the inherent goodness in everyone that we encounter. So we take some time to warm up our voices today to get them going, get our motors going. Let's start right here in E flat major, which is mid-range for most of us. And I want you to just buzz each pitch of the scale from the tonic to the fifth. So we're going to sing. And. And if you like on the way up to do each one individually with a little start and stop, that's okay if you're having trouble sustaining the pitches. Let's do it again there in F major. Ready and breathe. Now let's sustain that and go to an N-O-O and singing breathe out. I wanted to share with you the last part of a poem by Maya Angelou as we begin to sing. This is the poem, I Rise. Many of you have heard portions of this before. This is the last 2 stanzas. Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I am a black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. And I wanted to share that today as context for our song, I Don't Feel No Ways Tired. Because the enslaved Africans, as we talked about when they were brought here to the plantations to work, they were indoctrinated in religious philosophies that were different than the many different religious beliefs and spiritual practices they practiced from the various countries along the continent of Africa. And so as they heard these stories, these Old Testament stories about heroes, the Moseses, the Elijahs, the Joshuas, those who were liberators, who were freedom seekers, my ancestors saw the parallel and began to make this connection of a city in glory. And they would often sing, I am seeking for this place, hallelujah. I hope to shout glory, hallelujah, because they knew that they would again rise, both physically, but their souls were also rising. And so the refrain of our song today speaks to this very point. The refrain goes like this. It starts with, Lord, I don't feel no ways tired. Children, oh glory, hallelujah. Let me sing it for you one time. Lord, I don't feel no ways tired. Children, oh glory, hallelujah. For I hope to shout glory when this world is on fire. Children, oh glory, hallelujah. Would you sing that with me? And then we'll talk about some of the way the words are spelled here. Sing with me. 1, 2, 3. Lord, I don't feel no ways tired. Children, oh glory, hallelujah. For I hope to shout glory when this world is on fire. Children, oh glory, hallelujah. So, Harry Burleigh wanted to write down, because he imagined mostly people of African descent, black people, singing these spirituals, and we would have context for children. We would have context for these sounds. I hope to shout glory when this world is on fire. Again, as we talked about on Tuesday, my ancestors didn't make the same sounds in their languages that we make in the English language. So he wrote it out in a way that they would have sung it because the TH didn't exist. A final D on a word wasn't an important thing that they were going to do. And so we don't want to make fun of this or overdo it. It's just a natural way of speech that should just roll off of your tongue. And I encourage you to explore it when you sing spirituals. So let's sing this refrain one more time with the accompaniment here now. And 1, 2, breathe. Lord, I don't feel no ways tired. Children, oh glory, hallelujah. For I hope to shout glory when this world is on fire. Children, oh glory, hallelujah. You'll notice that when I sing it, I sing, for I hope to shout glory, because that's an important expression there, that we really shout glory. It's a celebration. And in the piano, you hear this running eighth notes here, mounting energy about the world being on fire, getting to that beautiful place. Okay? So I'm going to sing the first verse just to tease what we're going to learn tomorrow, and then join me on the refrain, and we will close our time together today. I am seeking for a city, hallelujah. I am seeking for a city, hallelujah. For a city into the heaven, hallelujah. For a city into the heaven, hallelujah. Join me. Lord, I don't feel nowhere tired. Children, oh, glory, hallelujah. For I hope to shout glory when this world is on fire. Children, oh, glory, hallelujah. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope that melody keeps running through your head of the refrain. And tomorrow I'll teach you both the first verse and the second verse, and we'll sing the whole song. Keep rising, keep believing, keep being good to yourself and each other. Until tomorrow, friends, have a great day. Lord, I don't feel no